up, y'all? I feel like doing a funny little cute little video to get you through the middle of the week. Let's get into it.
Niggas trained like a station. Now all my bitches make it clap like ovation. I'ma keep this ass in rotation.
Make sure that you're going over to patreon.com/AdrianExpression and getting your life. My personal podcast, The Expression Podcast, is over there exclusively on Patreon. That comes out on Tuesdays. Also, Ocean Kelly and I started another podcast that comes out on Mondays called Relatable Content. That one is not on Patreon. It's available to everybody on like literally any podcast platform that you can think of. Go ahead, check it out. All the links to that will be in my description. Stream my new EP. That song that you heard in the intro is from a full EP, 10 songs that I just put out. So yeah, that covers all the announcements. Let's talk. All right, so everybody watch this video really quick and tell me if you can understand anything that this man is saying.
2 more days until the greatest show hits your TV. I can't wait for you guys to see all the hard work that we've put in this year. From the writers, to the cast, to the producers, makeup, everyone behind the crew, the camera department, everyone really put in their all, man. So I can't wait for you guys to see it. Bless.
Yeah, I had no idea what he said. He said something about Snowfall, his show coming back on February 23rd, which is today when I'm recording this shit. I think that's what he said. Either way, I don't know. Someone let me know because, bitch, that man is fine. That man's fine. And the thing is, he knows exactly what he's doing. He's talking about, yeah, what's up? I'm dancing. Yeah, we know you fine. And we're going to say it every time that you show your motherfucking face. That man is fine as hell, and he's talented as hell. So I just want to let y'all know, we starting the video out today with some fine menses. I saw this coming from Deadline. Aaron Pierre joins Mahershala Ali in Marvel's new pick, Blade, centered on the vampire hunter. We don't know who Aaron Pierre is playing because Marvel has not announced it yet, but take a good look at Aaron Pierre. Yeah. Hold on, since we talking about vampires and shit, let me play one of my songs.
Fangs coming out, but they couldn't scare me. Open up your mouth and give me 2 pairs, please. Baby, don't you wanna come excite me? Sink your teeth into it, don't tread lightly. I'm dripping wet, you know it's all inside me. You can't resist the feeling, just come bite me. Take a bite, boy, I know you wanna take a bite. Take a bite, boy, I know you wanna take a bite. Take a bite, boy, I know you wanna take a bite.
And you're saying that Mahershala Ali is also gonna be in, bitch, can you imagine? Yeah, I'm watching Blade for the plot. I'm watching Blade for the plot, for the cock, for the plot, for the cock, for the plot. Cock. So like I said, we don't know who Aaron is going to be playing. We don't know if he's going to be hunting vampires or if he's actually going to be one or something like that. Or maybe none of those things. But like I said, if he's looking to turn someone, if he's a vampire and he's looking to turn someone, I will literally, just go ahead, Aaron. Aaron, right here. Right here. Speaking of Marvel, I saw this headline. Valkyrie is officially being called King Valkyrie in Thor, Love, and Thunder. Comicbook.com says this: call her King Valkyrie from here on out. A new Thor, Love, and Thunder Lego set was unveiled first thing Monday morning, officially revealing the new name for Tessa Thompson's character in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. After Thor left her with the reins to New Asgard following Avengers Endgame, she'll henceforth be known as King Valkyrie in the MCU, of course beginning with Thor, Love, and Thunder. Let me tell you something. There is no, I know Tessa Thompson kind of alluded to this already, like the fact that she's gonna be called King, and it just gets my queer pussy very wet. Like, stop playing with me, of course. Like, first of all, Tessa Thompson serves top energy in everything that she does, and it's just like, of course. Why would she not be called a king? You see what I'm saying? And you have some people who are gonna be like, oh my gosh, she could be called queen if she wants to be. Yeah, she could be, and we're not saying, oh, they're gonna come, oh, well, everybody gotta be a king. No, that's not what we're saying, girl. Like, damn, but bitch, if she wanna be called king, call her king, bitch. If she goes to get the fucking strap, and she said, hey, bitch, I'm King Valkyrie. Bitch, Tessa is King Valkyrie. Yes, King. Yes. The fuck are you talking about, bitch? I love queers. Bitch, we do the damn thing, bitch. King Valkyrie, ho. Period. It's crazy to me. Y'all thought she was gonna come around here with a hammer or a weapon, and of course she's gonna still have her weapon, but her main weapon, her weapon of choice, is the strap. It's the strap. Don't let her go get that shit. King Valkyrie. Put some respect on her name, bitch. I get my life. I can't wait to watch. I can't wait for the trailer to come out. They say between April and June we might get a trailer, if I have the dates right. So I don't know. It would be so great. My birthday's in April. Give me that shit. Give me that shit. Matter of fact, House of the Dragon 2. Give me that shit. Give me that trailer. Give me that shit. Give me that shit. We're still on the topic of Marvel. Tom Holland recently did an interview and said, hey, guess what? One of the 3 Spider-Men, I'm not gonna say who it is. This is what he said while he's been interviewed. One of the 3 Spider-Men, Toby, Andrew, or me, one of us had like a fake ass in our suits. Like one of us was wearing a fake ass, and he was just like, you know, I noticed because at first I was looking like, wow, like damn. But then he was like, wait a minute, that's not real, that's fake, that's fake. So of course everybody's on the internet trying to figure out which one of the Spider-Man was wearing fake asses. And it's just like, if it involves looking at their asses all day trying to figure it out, it's just like, I can definitely understand why people want to do that. Anyway, so yeah, continuing with Tom Holland, he posted this shit on his Instagram, and it's like, this is what we were waiting for. And I think they did this perfectly. Of course, it's the infamous Spider-Man meme. Like, it was just, I half expected to see a little version of it in the movie, but you know, the movie was still good, it was amazing. So the fact that they did it outside the context of the movie, even though it's still in the context of, you know what I mean? Like, the fact they did this shit on social media, it's just cool. It's cool as hell. Them hoes were just like, bitch, let me tell you something. We're gonna keep this box office open. We're gonna do some promotion, we're gonna do some memes, we're gonna do some interviews. We're gonna keep this coin coming in. But no, that was so cute. I was not expecting to wake up and see that shit. But the nerd in me was like, yes, yes. And the social media enthusiast, of course, like, it's too bad, you know, most of their backs is turned in this picture, because if we talking about fake asses, let's look, like, we gotta look, right? We have to do investigation. Okay. Normani actually just put this tweet up. Let me see if I could get it here. She said, announcement coming to you in the next coming days. She tweeted a link out with that. And of course, the link takes you to her the pre-save, so you can get the song as soon as it comes out. So it's just like, now it has me curious. I'm just like, okay, so what y'all been working on? Like, what are we gonna get? I feel like I'm waiting for Chloe to do the same thing. I need an album from sis. Like, I need a full album from sis. I also seen that Halle was in the studio with a bunch of like people as well. So it's just like, the flavor, it just, yeah, this, we waiting. What y'all gonna do? We waiting. And speaking of somebody who's waiting on something, I feel like Megan is just waiting for y'all to pull up on her ass because she's tired of y'all talking. Like, she's tired of y'all talking. So I guess the CEO of 1501, you know, that label that she was with or whatever she's still associated with, just was on Instagram posting shit. He was posting this headline that says that Megan Thee Stallion files request to dismiss lawsuit against label NJ Prince without prejudice. But then Megan posted it and clarified within the post, in this caption, I think she deleted it. She said, this dude never knows what the fuck is going on with his business. The case that was dismissed against you was from when you wasn't trying to let me drop music. You and 300 signed off and let me drop music, so there is no case no more. We are most definitely still in court, and you still getting sued because you owe me money. I ain't never been paid from 1501 in my life. I make money because I'm Megan Thee Stallion. Grown ass men want to bully me and eat off my name and paint me out as a villain online because they know these bandwagon ass haters gonna eat that shit up. I don't even be saying shit to you lame ass niggas because the truth always comes out, and it's just, that shit is true. I feel that way about so many situations. It's just like, just let the clowns be clowns. The truth eventually gonna come out, and if they still in court, it's just, I can't wait to see what the resolution of that shit is going to be. Megan was also dragging the shit out of DJ Akademiks, and anytime DJ Akademiks gets dragged, it's just like, okay, it's something to be expected, I think. But DJ Akademiks tweeted this out. He said, breaking news. It was revealed in court moments ago that Tory Lanez DNA was not found on the weapon in Megan Thee Stallion's case, and she apparently posted this on her story. She said, court ain't even started, so why y'all ready to start lying? She's like, I know some of y'all blogs on payroll, but please don't get sued trying to create a hate campaign. And with all that shit that went on with some recent YouTuber, like, it's like, I would think that y'all would know how to keep y'all mouth shut about certain things if the tea is not actual tea, girl. You know what I mean? She said, y'all got breaking news 15 minutes before court started and nobody has even been called in yet. Y'all trying to win a social media campaign. This is my real life. Y'all trying to get retweets, spreading false narratives. DJ Akademiks, why are you lying? What did you gain? So it's just like these, like, girl, let me tell you something. I be trying to read from official news sites and like, these girls be making shit up and they be pushing the shit. They be pushing the shit. Girl, let me tell you something. That shit don't come from official news source. I'm like, bitch, it's a rumor. Or bitch, I won't say the shit. Like, girl, these girls be posting shit, girl. They really think that, oh yeah, any publicity is good publicity. It doesn't matter. Like, bitch, y'all gonna get sued. Y'all are gonna get sued. Jason Lee, girl. They said that the palace, they said that Buckingham Palace was gonna come for Jason Lee and put a bag over his head and put him in a... Girl, they said because Jason Lee had made this, okay. So, sources close, this is what Jason Lee and his site or whatever just said about Lizzy, Queen Elizabeth. Now girl, okay, just listen. This is what Jason Lee, his website, whatever, they said. Sources close to the royal kingdom notified us exclusively that Queen Elizabeth has passed away. This was Hollywood Unlocked, that's his shit. She was scheduled to attend the wedding of British Vogue editor Edward Enninful, but was found dead, story developing. And recently the Buckingham Palace has said that the Queen, you know, had caught COVID and she's experiencing mild symptoms. A chief of staff in the House of Lords responded to this entire thing that Jason Lee started and said, you know, the report about the Queen's death was false. Now, do I think the Queen is in a cryogenic chamber like I said in my live stream? Do I think she's in a boxer tank like I said in my live stream? Yes, I do. I think that shit. But it's just, especially people who are online talk about like, bitch, I've watched The Crown. I know how they handle certain things. I think that she's been MIA for a long time. So that's just me personally. But bitch, people are, I would never go out here and be like, bitch, yeah, reports are saying, I mean, I ain't nobody to be saying no shit like that, like people, like trillions of people are following me. But it's just like, I would not get on here and be like, yeah girl, official reports are saying we close sources, royal sources hitting up Jason Lee, no shade. That's what people were saying, they were like, okay. So, it ain't no official report. Of course, even if Miss Mamas is rolling in the deep, the Buckingham Palace wants to make that announcement for themselves. You know, they want to tell us if Lizzy is in a tizzy themselves. Sorry. They want to tell us if Lizzy's in a tizzy themselves. So the fact that's why people are just like, when Jason Lee looks down and sees that a British area code phone number is calling his ass, he commits. But Jason actually has said like, well, they have not denied it, so the Buckingham Palace has not denied, they have not come out and said that shit is false. That's what he said. So I'm just like, I don't know, girl. I literally logged onto Twitter. I was like, what the hell's going on? And I was like, oh girl, it's Jason Lee. Lastly, I want to end it talking about this Don't Say Gay law or bill or whatever that's being pushed in Florida. And Ron DeSantis has signaled his, obviously, it has signaled his support for it. But this comes from The Advocate. Companies such as Comcast / NBC Universal, AT&T, and Walgreens all purport to be supportive of LGBTQ plus people, but they and other pro-LGBTQ plus businesses have donated to Florida politicians who are backing the state's notorious Don't Say Gay bill. The legislation would ban all discussions of sexual orientation and gender identity in the early grades and for all grades. Any mention not deemed age appropriate for students, age appropriate being a vague term and subject to interpretation. It could mean that teachers could not deal with Supreme Court rulings on marriage equality, for instance, or that they could not let students with LGBTQ plus parents talk about their families. And then there was another development within like the talks about the bill, saying that somebody had put in the bill that students should be outed to their parents if they end up coming out at school. And this is coming from USA Today. The original Florida House sponsor of what's been dubbed the Don't Say Gay bill on Tuesday suddenly withdrew an amendment that requires school principals to disclose a child's sexual orientation to parents within 6 weeks if they find out a student has come out other than straight. And I already had dragged Ron DeSantis and this bill and all this shit, but like I said, I just can't believe that that was even considered. Students coming out at school or maybe being found, being forced out at school or something happens where people find out, then you gotta tell the principal, you are mandating the principal to tell they fucking parents within 6 weeks of that shit happening. Y'all are gonna get more suicide, like with that type of shit. I mean, with all these kind of fucking bills, anti-LGBT bills, all that shit, y'all are gonna get more suicide, but especially with that amendment, they walked it back, but still, y'all gonna get more suicides, y'all gonna get more homeless LGBT youth. And then y'all gonna create these fucking social issues and problems, more homeless youth on the fucking streets, and then y'all gonna be, how did this happen? With suicide rates going up, how did this happen? Oh my God, we never saw this shit coming. Hate it. And a lot of these companies who claim to be pro-LGBT, they be pouring money into the supporters of things like this because those kinds of people, those kinds of politicians will help them grow their business, and it doesn't matter what they have to compromise, these corporate motherfuckers, like, it doesn't matter. As long as their bottom line is good, that's what they focus on. They don't care about anything else. So yeah, they'll push all this pro-LGBT, cute little pamphlets and fucking PR statements and shit, all these big ass companies, but then behind closed doors, and the doors ain't even that closed hole because we can see right in the room, behind closed doors, they donate to the very same politicians who are against the LGBT community. But yeah, bottom line, in this country always trumps actual people, and you can see that very much displayed in whatever the hell they got going on. But yeah, that's what's in the news for today, this week. I hope you enjoyed the video. I definitely had a lot of fun making it. I love y'all so much. Remember, do not forget to check out my Patreon. Do not forget to check out relatable content with me and Ocean Kelly. And don't forget to listen to and twerk your ass to my new EP called Disassociated on all streaming platforms. I love y'all so much, and make sure that you have a good goddamn evening.
Hey, haters, can you fuck me in your all black Mercedes? You can take my soul